keep it plain, we keep it real, we really get down to it. You know the drill, from the bottom to the top. Stay tuned, make sure you stay locked. We go beyond the chat. We're not just talk, we go beyond the chat. We're not just talk, we go. I just listen.
It's the jam now.
That is the jam. I mean, I feel like that could go on the radio or something.
It can go on the radio.
Like, as a little transition from one segment to the next segment.
From any segment.
I mean, listen, the jingle is off the chain.
It is.
I like it.
I love it.
Well, I love it too. I love it. You know how black people be like, you gotta say it twice. I love.
Put some extra letters in there.
Yeah, we love. What's the movie? I can't remember what movie it is. Byron. I love it. Listen. Oh my goodness. We are so excited about our episode today. This is episode number 5 of season number 2. Listen, if this is your first time joining us, we are super excited that you are here. We want you to like, we want you to subscribe, we want you to share, tell a friend, have a Facebook watch party, whatever it is. We want you to stay tuned and stay locked to Beyond the Chat, because I'm just saying, season 2 is going to be off the chain. We have some exciting things coming up for you. We have some singers, some product reviews, some interviews. We're going to be doing some skits and some little
just gonna keep it fun.
I won't even tell you everything we're doing, but I'm looking forward to pink pumps and pizzazz. All my ladies out there who love your pink, make sure you get your pink ready. I don't care if it's a pink hat, a pink purse, some pink shoes, a pink bracelet, earrings, whatever it is. Get your pink ready, because we're gonna have some pink, some pumps, and some pizzazz. We're going to be having a ladies' tea party. Speakers from all over the world, from near and far. We're going to be getting it in, because we just want to uplift each other. We're very proud of each other. And so, I ain't hating on you. Don't hate on me. Let's just come together in love and create an atmosphere of unity and uplifting each other, and just making each other feel good.
Exactly. You know what? This podcast, these Sundays,
yes,
make me feel good, because it feels like it's our quality time.
Absolutely.
And it's time that we are able to set aside,
right,
and say, you know what, we're going to be committed to something, and we're just going to stick to it. And we've stuck to it. We have. And it's been because it's just so much fun. It doesn't feel like, we have to work hard at it or think long about it. We just come on, we plan what we're going to talk about, and we just put it together, and we just come together. And we have such supportive family members and friends and Facebook associates and acquaintances, and we just love what we do. Yeah, we do the dang thing. We do the dang thing. So listen, if you're watching us on YouTube, on Facebook Live, if you're watching us from beyondthechat.com, if you're on Twitch, whatever platform you are watching or listening to us on, we want to tell you thank you. We appreciate the support, and good looking out. Good looking out. All right, so I'm going to jump into it, because I'm going to get out the way, because I know today you got some good stuff going on. I got a couple good things. I know, and I'm ready for it. I am here for it. I listen. Well, I'm here for it too. Yeah, listen. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear about your product reviews. We're doing some product reviews today. Just minor stuff. It's nothing real serious. I mean, this is just our point of view on what we think about certain products. Right. Well, I don't got nothing to do with it. I'm not in it. Our point of view. Yes, we are a team. Oh God. T-Dub in the building. Listen. You didn't give your tag at the beginning. I put our names at the bottom, but I can say I'm your host, your girl, your best friend, your next door neighbor, Natasha Cash. And I'm T-Dub in the building. See, they be waiting for that kind of stuff, because it's like some shows, when they wait for that little thing, they kind of do it with you. So that is you never know, they may be out there saying, T-Dub in the building. That is true. I'm your girl, your best friend, your next door neighbor. That's it. Okay, you're right. My bad. I apologize that I didn't get the people what they want. Get the people what they want. Now they got it. They got it. So they're good. Good. All right. So listen, I'm going to start it off with my thought of the week. Here we go. First of all, we'd like to say Happy Father's Day to all the amazing dads out there. Yes. If you are holding it down, doing your part, being present, being, hands-on, you're engaging with your children, you representing for the fam. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day. Shout out to all the good dads out there.
So my thought of the week is about fathers. It says a good father is one of the most unsung, unpraised, unnoticed, and yet one of the most valuable assets in society. And that is so true.
That's an awesome little statement you got going on there.
I thought so.
You know what? And I want to say something to that because we know that there is a big difference between a father and a dad.
Absolutely.
Because if you're capable, you have the sales or whatever, you have the fish.
Hello.
Okay, let's just, if you have that, anybody can become a father.
Exactly.
Okay, so it don't take that much. Just take the right person to help you out with becoming a father.
Right.
But to have a dad.
Yes. That speaks volumes.
It speaks volumes because it doesn't have to be biological.
That is very true. Absolutely. Because let me just tell you, I love my dad. You know, if anybody knows me, they know I absolutely love my dad, hands down. But my stepdad, I give him the props that a dad deserves, because when I tell you he raised us, he taught my sister how to fish because I was too afraid, but he took care of us. He made sure we were fed, we were clothed, we were bathed, we were he took us to school. I remember every single time, even though I can count on one hand how many times they were, but I remember anytime I had an issue at school, my stepdad showed up.
Hey. There you go. That speaks volumes.
It does. And, it was me and my older brother. And I have a baby sister that is my stepdad's, he's her biological father, but he is a good stepdad. And I give him props. Hands down, I give him props. He was a good stepdad. He came into my life at 8 years old. He's still in my life today. He calls me his oldest daughter. People don't know I'm his stepdaughter. They say he tells people I have 3 daughters, period. Yeah. Not that old, I got one by this mother and one by this mother and this my stepchild, my stepson, my stepdaughter. No, he tells people I'm his oldest daughter. And I love it.
That's awesome.
So I give him props. So shout out to my stepdad, James Edward Carter Jr. Shout out to you. And then I have another, I got dads. Like I got, my mom is she remarried. My stepdad, Joseph McFadden, he be stepping up. He be telling people, I tell him I'm your daddy. So I have my dad. I love, and then I have a wonderful father-in-law.
Yes. Which would be my dad,
yes,
who has been there since I was 0 years old.
Yeah. Talk about
it. And he's the kind of person that, hey, if he can be there, he's gonna be there.
Yes, he is.
And he would make all kinds of changes to be there for anything that's kind of important.
Yes.
And even if it's not that significant to you,
right?
If it's broadcasted, if it's something that's, hey, this is what's going on.
Right.
And it doesn't have to be me all the time.
Absolutely.
He's been there for so many people.
Yes.
It's just the kind of heart that he has.
Absolutely.
Which makes him a dad to more than just me.
Absolutely. And, not to go too deep, but even when he's not feeling well, he makes it his business to show up, to participate, to be present, to engage. And I love that about him.
Yeah, it's a blessing to have a dad that's in the picture.
Yes, absolutely. So to all of the good dads out there, shout out to you for being wonderful and amazing. To all of the dads that got some work to do, it's never too late. Don't ever let your pride get the best of you. You may feel guilty about not being there for the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, even 20 years. But guess what? That daughter or that son is longing for that relationship, because listen, you can have a wonderful relationship with your mom.
Hey, yes, that's true. And sometimes God may send you messages or set up certain opportunities to make it happen.
Exactly.
So that connection does come together.
Exactly.
And if you miss it, he may send you another one.
That's very
He may
true.
And another boat.
Exactly.
And if you don't
splash some water on you, hello.
Right, hello. It's raining just on you.
Right.
But it's stuff like that. You just have to open your eyes and be like, you know what? Why do I keep thinking about this one person?
Yes.
That's not really in my life, but so it should be in my life.
Absolutely. And you know what? I say to people that have not had a relationship with your dad, a lot of times people feel like, well, you know, he was never there, or he didn't do this, or why should I forgive him, or why should I welcome him into my life? Because guess what? Forgiveness is not for that person. It's not for dad. Forgiveness is for yourself. Forgiveness helps you to feel better, helps you to sleep better, help you to think better, help you to be a better person. When you have freed yourself and you have freed your mind and your heart, just imagine what you are opening yourself up to: love and appreciation and being valued. And you just don't even think about what happened yesterday or forget about the past, because every single day is a new opportunity to love and to forgive and to appreciate and to value that dad. And I mean, it can make the world of difference in your life.
Yeah. And it doesn't, it doesn't mean that, when you want to make this connection, that the person from the other side, whether it's your dad or the child, is looking for anything monetary.
Exactly.
Sometimes a father may be afraid that, oh man, if I connect with this child now, shoot, it's going to be like back child support trying to catch up with all the years I missed.
Right.
Well, if I call my daddy into my life now, who knows? I don't even know what's going on. He may be a bum. And then, I'm a doctor now. He may be leeching off of me for the rest of my life. Do I want that? And stuff like that blocks that blessing of love that could be so impactful for the rest of your life, that you're just taken away from. You're taking that away from yourself. You never know until you jump in it.
And what if that is the
what
case?
If that's the case?
What if that's the situation? If you are in a position where you are blessed to be able to take care of your dad, those moments are so precious, because guess what? One day we're going to need our children.
Yeah.
One day we're going to be
back.
One day we're going to be too old to do for ourselves. That's just the cycle of life, And what if you giving back to your dad, or you being present and available for your dad, is opportunity for the blessings to then fall on you when it's time for your children to be there and available and present for you.
Right. The cycle of life. It is it's kind of like goes in reverse.
Yeah.
You're the baby. They take care of you. And by the time they get too old to take care of themselves, then you take care of them.
Yes. And when you get old, your children take care of you.
So take care of your children and don't be nasty all through their life, because it may come back to hunt you.
It will come back.
Love your children.
Yes.
Love your nieces and your nephews. Not everybody have children, but
that's true.
Love your people, the people that's around you.
Yes.
Love them.
And can I just jump in right there? Because let me just say this too, because you don't necessarily have to be a male to be a father figure.
Exactly.
Because let me tell you, my mom worked 3 jobs, when we were growing up. And so she wasn't always home, but she provided. We had a pool home. We lived in a wonderful neighborhood. We went to good schools. We had a dog to play with. We had friends come over. We never wanted for anything. And so shout out to the moms who are playing the dad role as well.
Oh, yeah.
You handling business, you being the disciplinarian, you taking care of the home, paying the bills, making sure your kids are well taken care of. Shout out to the moms that are being good mom dads too. So let me just say that, because
and shout out to the moms that have the father figure there and still step up
and
to the plate, and don't just let the father do all the work.
Absolutely.
Vice versa.
Amen to that.
Guess we told y'all.
Y'all have been officially told. All right, listen, we're gonna talk about some product reviews. We got some product reviews for you guys. Then we're gonna jump into some dad jokes. We got a few jokes. We want to keep it funny, keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it funny. But we got some product reviews, and TW over here, he pulled a couple of products that we had that we've been using around the house, and he just wants to share. So if you're interested in purchasing them after we talk about them, give a shout out to us, and we'll tell you where to get them.
Yeah. So I'm just going to start off by saying, sometimes, you fathers, sometimes you mothers.
Yeah.
You go through, situations where it's hard.
Yep.
You know what?
Yep.
You go through situations, it may be hard mentally. It may be hard physically.
Yes.
You may injure yourself. And that's hard.
That is hard.
So I found a product that could possibly help you.
I
mean, I don't know if this will help you mentally.
Yeah.
But you just tell me what you think, because this is a powerful product and it is really effective.
Okay.
So the product I have is Stop Pain.
Get it in there?
Yeah, it'll focus.
Okay.
All right. So this is Stop Pain.
Okay.
All right.
I've used that before.
Yeah. So some people they use it for muscle aches, cramps.
Yeah.
But I find it, I just by reading it, I'm thinking, why can't you use it for emotional, stress? If you're feeling bad, stop pain.
Stop pain. Yeah.
If you lose your job,
yeah,
you're hurting.
Yeah.
Stop pain.
Stop pain.
You break up, you're in a bad relationship, you're feeling down.
I don't really know.
Stop pain. No?
I don't really know if it's supposed to be used in that manner. I thought it was supposed to be for like,
Well, it says right here, no mess.
No. Yeah.
Works on contact. It's a vanishing scent. So if you use it, nobody know you really, are using it.
Right.
Because, they see you happy.
No scent.
They don't see no pain.
You know what?
Because it's stopping the pain.
I thought you're supposed to be doing real product reviews.
You don't even need to rub it.
So what do you do with it?
You just stop the pain.
I'm done. Y'all pray for me.
So use this, once you use this Stop Pain, get out, eat, go to the movies, enjoy yourself. All right. So I
have a question.
Yeah.
What about if I rub this on my kids?
But then you can probably beat them and they probably won't feel anything.
Listen, if your kids have been a pain, look, you tell them you a pain in my behind. You a pain. Rub this on them and they will go away. Stop the pain.
There you go.
Boom.
So there you go.
Stop pain.
You can get it from your local CVS or Walgreens.
And it will stop the pain.
Yeah. So I think it's a great product.
I think it's a great product too.
And which reminds me, there's some things that you fathers, your mother fathers can actually do for punishment.
Slow down when you said that, you mother father. Make sure you know they know you saying mother father.
Mother fathers. Can do, to punish your kids instead of beating your kids.
Yeah.
Because this is about your parenthood. Fathers say parenthood.
Yes.
One of the things is, instead of timeouts where you sit them in the corner and they're just doing nothing, time in.
Okay.
Put them time in. Put some time in. Make them jokers work.
Oh, I like that.
That's what I'm saying. All right. You got energy?
Yeah.
Time in.
Dang it. Yes. And how many you want to cut up for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes? You're going to work and you're going to sweat for 5, 10 minutes. I like that.
Get them out in the yard. Give them a pair of scissors and make them cut the yard. Give them something extra to do to give them that time in, since they got so much energy to burn.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
If I ever ride past any one of y'all yard and y'all child is out there cutting the grass with some scissors, I'm calling CPS. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling Child Protective Services, because that's just cruelty. That's cruel and unusual punishment. But I like it though.
Yeah.
I bet if they out there cutting the grass with scissors, I bet they won't cut up no more.
I bet they won't cut up no more.
I bet.
Matter of fact, you can make them start in the backyard. Just give them a little practice. So by the time they get to the front, and by the time you'd have corrected them enough on the backyard, they got it right. That front yard gonna be looking crisp.
Yes. Now I bet they won't get in trouble no more.
Do those edges with a butter knife.
Yeah. Now listen, I ain't never had this issue, but you ever seen or ever heard about the parents or the teachers that make you stand in the corner holding up the books and on one leg?
That hurt, don't it?
Man, look at here. You talking about that one thigh muscle, that calf? That thing is muscular. And them arms, you be like, ugh. Them kids don't get in trouble no more.
Speaking of that story, there's a story about a child that had to stand up for like what, 3 days or
oh my gosh, yes,
that was so sad.
That was very sad. The mom and the little girl was only like 5, maybe 6. The little girl, I guess, got on the mom's nerves or whatever it is, and she made her child stand up in the corner for 4 days until the little girl died. So that's parents, horrible. don't go crazy.
There's other ways to punish your kids or teach them a lesson.
Oh, Listen, that's making my knees hurt just thinking about it. My girlfriend Chrissy is on here. Shout out to Christina. She said, I heard her parents making the kids kneel on rice. Oh, that hurts my knees just thinking about it. And can you imagine trying to move around and the little rice
stuck inside your knee and your skin and all that?
Yeah, no.
Shoot, just kneeling, period.
I can't.
Shoot, what about the time we kneeled for 8 minutes? Of silence, just kneeling, and it was just the grass
in honor of George
Floyd. Kneeling, period.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Ooh, anyway,
that was crazy.
There's other things that you guys can do. There's exercise. There's just make them do chores.
Yep.
You can put a timer on certain events and then cut it off. You can make them practice. You can make them read.
Yep.
And then comprehend. Give them question them, quiz them on what they read. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. To punish a child instead of beating a child.
I agree.
So I just wanted to bring that up. It's another thing that kind of concerned me.
Yes.
We were in the store, and quite often we're in the store grocery shopping, and we could go down the pasta aisle, and we see this pot-sized spaghetti. What I don't understand is my pot is a lot bigger than this. If my pot was the size of this, you see how big this or small this pot is? This is supposed to be pot size spaghetti, but this is not. This is this small. That's not the size of a pot. So how is this pot size? It's like false advertisement, because you think that when you take this out of the box, it's gonna be pot size. So
I thought this was trying to say that the contents will fit in a pot.
But it don't say that. It says pot size spaghetti.
People always got to take things.
I'm just saying, but if you put it in a pot and you cook it, you think it's going to end up being pot size, right?
Yeah, no, only you think it's going to be pot size because that's how you reading it. But
okay, let me read it upside down. Spaghetti size pot. Spaghetti size pot.
No, you are supposed. It's made. You know how normally you have your noodles are long, and you have to break them up to put them in the pot to cook them, to boil them, and all that stuff. They made it so that they've cut the noodles in half, so you don't have to go in there breaking them up. You just put them in the pot.
So why don't you just say half size?
You're gonna need to call Mueller's.
How do they know what size pot you have?
Well, they want you to find a pot that these will fit in.
Well, that's ridiculous, because when you go to Publix to buy that, they don't have a size pot for that. It should have a pot-sized spaghetti pot that you can buy for the pot-sized spaghetti.
That's why we need people like you in the world, because everybody has their own outlook on stuff.
But wouldn't that be something that they had a spaghetti pot?
We do have a spaghetti pot. And then you already know.
But then, isn't it a lot larger than that one?
Well, it means showing you the picture on the front of the pot.
Who has a pot that small? We don't even have an eye on the stove that small.
I'm done. Chrissy says short stack spaghetti.
Midget spaghetti. Something.
Get your pot-sized spaghetti so you don't have to break your spaghetti up. You can just open the box, dump it in the water, and boil it. Boom.
Unless you have a full-size pot that's not really pot-sized spaghetti.
Oh my gosh. Listen, people.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
One thing that always kind of puzzles me is why on earth are people buying canned air when there's free air all around you? What sense does that make to buy air that's in a can?
Well, because that canned air is used to clean out crevices that you can't get to with just regular air.
Where did it get the air from?
I don't know. I guess a machine.
So basically, all are smart people. So basically, what you do is what they pay somebody to go out, put air in a can,
and sell it.
And you go out and buy it. What?
Listen, because
that's just like going to the beach and buying beach sand.
No, but listen, because this little
thick
thingy, you press it and it gets all the little crevices that you can't get with regular air. See, pressure forced air.
Well, that's what it should be called, not canned air, right?
See, you fired. We're not gonna let you buy stuff no more. And your product, what? I thought you were supposed to be reviewing the product because people need to go out and buy some canned air, and if they like it, then that'll be woo woo. But see, she said those are great. It is great.
You know what? Watch this. Free. free. You know what? It didn't cost me a thing. I mean, I had to clean that later, but it was free.
Listen.
One thing about canned air, guys. If you start seeing it frost up, don't use it. All right. I mentioned in the episode a couple weeks ago, using this canned air, it will, you'll see condensation, you'll see, a frost. So do not use canned air on electric components are on or plugged in.
Correct.
Because the connection with that water will kill your stuff. All right.
Did you see what Christy just said?
Lord help him.
Yeah. Pray for him.
Well, at least she said LOL, whatever that means.
No, because she laughing at you because you crazy.
Oh, I thought that meant Lord, oh Lord.
That's probably what that means too. She probably saying, Lord, oh Lord, my sister has to deal with this every day. That's what that means.
Oh, she said we need germ free. It's COVID times, but this don't kill germs. That's just air. You know what? Wouldn't it be beautiful if air killed germs?
Yes.
Maybe somebody should invent that.
But they ain't gonna invent that because then that means all the doctors gonna be out of business, the clinics, the nurses, then nobody gonna get sick. They don't need no prescriptions and all that stuff. So ain't no need to have make it so that air kills germs.
Right. You know what baffles me sometimes?
What's that?
Is when they make products that you're not supposed to eat.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't ingest them at all. But they put the word sweet on it, like sweet sweat. Why would you buy sweet sweat and who's tasting this stuff?
Well, I think they're trying to say that it's good sweat. Like,
but sweet.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of stuff to make babies taste this stuff.
That's true.
Even though babies can't read, but that's what the kind of stuff that makes children taste it because they say sweet on it. They probably think it's candy or something. Then that's saying they're in the hospital. That kind of advertisement is dangerous.
But that's why they say keep out of reach of children.
Who's gonna read the small print? They make the big print sweet.
But everybody reads that. Everybody
and you know what?
knows
And then they put the little body on the back that looks like it's nutrients for your body.
She says sweet is in the taste of the beholder.
Right. So if you're holding that,
it is sweet.
Taste it,
this is sweet to me.
You're sweet goodbye.
She said your breath had germs. See, when you blew on there, that was germs. And then somebody touched the keyboard, then they have germs on their hands, and then they rub it in the eye. Now they got germs in the eye.
I think the germs already on there. But anyway, back to sweetness. Anyway, manufacturers, be careful how you label stuff because that can be kind of disconcerting with, somebody that like to try stuff.
Well, I mean, if you have common sense, then you would not try to taste this because you know what you're purchasing when you
Most
get
children don't have common sense. They just like to try stuff.
But a child shouldn't be buying this.
Well, the parent buys it, leaves it on the counter. The child is home, just like they pick up guns and stuff that people leave out. Why? I don't know.
That is
true.
Just
like they pick up, firearms and weapons and all kinds of other stuff while you're not home.
Yeah.
Somebody can get into that. One child, and it's amazing what words children refined that they will remember.
Right.
They like cuss words. How do they learn the cuss words? They know those words, but they don't know stuff like Bible, you know. But I'm just saying.
That's true.
But sweet.
Yeah.
Anything sweet, they know sugar.
Yep, that's true.
They probably can't even read sweat, but they see sweet on that, and that's how they got it in their mouth.
Got it in their mouth. That is so true. Well, thank you for sharing your product reviews with us. That was very enlightening.
Yes.
So we appreciate that.
You're welcome. I try to do my research.
Well, listen, we said we was gonna tell some dad jokes and some more jokes today, and so I have a question. Did you hear about the two guys that stole a calendar?
No.
They each got 6 months. I'm just saying that was funny to me. I had to share it. So you want to read the next one? Read that one.
Dad, are bugs good to eat? This is a child, right? Dad, are bugs good to eat? That's what the boy asked. Let's not talk about such things at dinner, all right? Eat your food. Okay? That's what his father replied. After dinner, the father inquired, now, son, What did you want to ask me? Oh, nothing. Nothing, the boy said. There's a bug in your soup, but now it's gone.
Because you ain't want to talk about it at dinner time when I said, Dad, are bugs good to eat? So you wanted to shut me up. So now you done ate the bug, and now you want to talk about it. Too late now.
Go to sleep. You're full.
Ew.
Protein.
Okay, my turn. The son says, for $20, Dad, I'll be good. And the dad said, oh, yeah? When I was your age, I was good for nothing. Boom. I love it. Okay.
So Dad says, how do you like fourth grade? Son says, it isn't much fun. Dad says, oh, that's too bad. It was the best 3 years of my life.
Listen, if you stay back in the fourth grade 3 times, I don't want you to tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't you tell nobody.
Please don't tell your children.
Exactly. Hello. Talking about it was the best 3 years of He stayed back in fourth grade 3 times. He
probably didn't get past and just gave up.
He probably did. He look, son, how old are you? I'm 15. Well, you look 30.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur right now.
Yes, exactly. All right. So the dad says, I made a bad mistake today and gave my dad some soap flakes. I'm sorry, Dan. The little boy's name was Dan. I made a bad mistake today and gave my dad some soap flakes instead of cornflakes for breakfast. So Jan asked, well, was your dad mad? And so the boy says, yup, he was foaming at the mouth. I thought that was a good one. That was a good one.
So Manny says, how do you like the drum set you got for your birthday? Theo says, oh, I love it. Manny says, why? Theo says, whenever I don't play it, my dad gives me $10.
He rich. The dad like, please, oh my God, please don't play that back. Give you $10. He's like, okay, I'll keep my hand out and you can pay me for not.
Get me 2 drum sets. Maybe I can get $20.
Exactly. So the dad says, son, if you keep pulling my hair, you will have to get off my shoulders. So the little boy says, but Dad, I'm just trying to get my gum back. I thought that was a good one. Oh, this is a good one.
Okay. So, what car did the wise men drive to see Jesus?
Oh, that's a good question.
Honda Accord. The Bible says the wise men all came in one accord.
Now that was funny. I love that one. Yeah, that I love that.
I think did they have an Accord back then?
You know what? I don't know.
Probably accordion.
I'm not that old. I'm that's way before my time.
Way. Yeah, like 3 ways.
I think that's the case. All right, we got a few more. Okay. I like this one. This was a good one. A young boy had just gotten his driving permit. He asked his father, who was a minister, if they could discuss the use of the car. His father took him to his study and said to him, I'll make a deal with you. You bring your grades up, study your Bible a little, and get your hair cut, and we'll talk about it. After about a month, the boy came back and again asked his father if they could discuss the use of the car. They again went to the father's study where his father said, son, I've been real proud of you. You have brought your grades up. You've studied your Bible diligently, but you didn't get your hair cut. So the young man waited a moment and replied, you know, Dad, I've been thinking about that. Samson had long hair. Moses had long hair, and even Jesus had long hair. To which the father replied, you know what, son? You're right. And they also walked everywhere they went. Think about that. Let that marinate.
Let that marinate on the spirit.
Oh my gosh. Okay, last one. We got one more. Here we go. Let's read this one.
All right. The drink of water a small boy is sent to bed by his father.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes later, Dad, what? I'm thirsty. Can you bring a drink of water? No. You had your chance. Lights out. 5 minutes later, Dad, what? I'm thirsty. Can I have a drink of water? I told you no. If I ask you again, I'll have to spank you. 5 minutes later, Dad, what? When you came in to spank me, can you bring a glass of water?
Listen, that baby was thirsty, okay? He's like, by any means necessary. If I had to get a spanking to get a glass of water, then just can you bring it when you come in to spank me? Because I'm thirsty. Oh my goodness. Listen, those were some dad jokes. Those were a couple of Bible jokes. I have one. How does Moses start his morning?
How?
He brews a pot of coffee.
Mm.
Y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to know y'all Bible.
They weren't ready.
They weren't ready. Yeah. You got one? Look, what? Let's see. What you got?
Why couldn't Jonah trust the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew there was something fishy about it.
For y'all that don't know, Jonah was swallowed up by a whale. So he knew there was something fishy about it. Who was the most business savvy woman in the Bible?
Bet you don't know that one.
Pharaoh's daughter. She went down to the bank of the Nile and pulled out a little profit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love these. Let's read two more. Here we go. Number 5. Here you go.
What kind of person was Boaz before he got married? Ruthless.
Okay, that was a good one, because for those of you who do not know, Boaz married Ruth.
Ruthless.
So he was ruthless before they got married. Oh my gosh. Okay. One more. Which servant of God was the worst lawbreaker in the Bible? Moses. Because he broke all 10 commandments at once. I'm gonna need y'all to read y'all Bible.
They don't know.
They don't know. Okay, last one. Number 10.
At what time of the day was Adam created?
A
little before Eve.
Now that was a good one. Oh my gosh. Listen, I love when we are able to get together and laugh, have a good time. Hopefully y'all can go back and catch some of the jokes that you may not have caught. We heard a comedian that says, laugh now and go back later and figure it out. Yeah. Okay. So, you can't be letting people think that, you don't get it.
Slow.
You're a little slow.
The bus is shorter than you.
Exactly. So make sure you go back and you listen to these jokes, because we had a good time tonight. Yeah. And the product reviews, I mean, you did a great job. Let me give you a shout out.
There's a lot of products out there that may be slightly misleading.
That is very true.
And I'm going to find some more.
Yes. And we're going to bring you some more product reviews. So make sure you stay tuned, you stay locked. And if you have something you want us to talk about, make sure you let us know. beyondthechat.com. You can send us an email at contact@beyondthechat.com. We're super excited about all the things that we have coming up for you. So make sure you stay tuned and stay locked. I'm your girl, your best friend, your next door neighbor, Natasha Cash.
And I'm T-Dub. In the building.
Hey, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell a friend. We'll see you next Sunday at 6 p.m. Hey, we keep it real, down to it, you know the drill. Bottom to the top. Stay tuned. Make sure you stay locked. We go. Hey. We're not just talk, we go. Hey, we're not just talk, we go. We go, we go, we go.
We out.
Peace.